I want to talk to you about life for a second. And I know you may be saying, Ben, not everybody needs to hear your thoughts, and I understand that. But every single time that I put out a stupid little piece of content, whether it's an article or one of these videos, somebody calls or texts me almost immediately and says, it felt like you were talking right to me. So here it is for what it's worth. I want to talk to you about life. I think we are all way too scared of each other. In statistical analysis, or anytime you use a hypothesis, there's two types of errors. What's called a type 1 error and a type 2 error. And if you go way back in time, regardless of what you believe about evolution, when we were hunter-gatherers and we heard a rustle in the grass, our natural instinct was to be afraid. And if we were afraid and we ran, and there was no lion or tiger in the grass trying to eat us, that's called a type 1 error. It's called a false positive. Type 2 error is if there was actually a lion or a tiger in the grass and we said to ourselves, that noise probably isn't a lion or a tiger in the grass, and we stayed and now we're dinner. That's a type 2 error. Well, the interesting thing is, over time, over the history of the human race, those of us that made type 2 errors, the kind that got us killed, were weeded out. And now what we've got is this amazing race of people that were the ones who had ancestors that consistently made type 1 errors, what we call false positives. So people look around the world right now, and all over the place, they see danger. But there are very few things in the world right now that will actually kill you. In fact, most of the things that people are afraid of have absolutely no chance at causing them injury or death. So, fear is becoming less and less relevant of an emotion. But we're so risk averse. We're so risk averse. I don't get it. And some people, they try and dress up fear like rational thought or reason or maturity, whatever you want to call it. When it comes down to it, on the inside, there are too many people walking around this world afraid and afraid of nothing. What is there to be afraid of? I mean, you think about all the things that you do on a consistent basis that do not contribute to your happiness, or the things that you would like to do that you don't do. And why? For what? Because you're afraid of failure, afraid of what other people think, afraid of embarrassment, afraid of, I don't know, you're afraid. So look, I'm not saying that you need to try to live someone else's life. I think I've gone through my life making a conscious attempt at eliminating fear, but I'm not saying that you need to be me or that you need to do what I did. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that whatever that fear is, I think you got to make really sure that it's valid, and that it's valid enough to keep you from living the kind of life that you really want to live, whatever that happens to be. I think you should take shots. In fact, all of the successes I've had in my life have been the result of trust, not of fear. I have had more career success, more financial success, created more personal freedom, had more happiness, and done more of the things that I wanted my life to consist of because I trusted other people and trusted them blindly. Now, at times, were there tigers in the grass? Yeah. But in most cases, those tigers in the grass don't kill you now. And that's what I want to leave for your thought is, go do something meaningful that's not based on your fear of other people, your fear of the world. I'm not just talking about career, be the person that you want to be, independent of that fear. When you face that fear, when you come up to that wall of doubt and fear, that's the moment where I see over and over and over again successful people, champions, they turn it off. That it's a switch that they flip in their mind, and they know that when they feel that fear, that that's the sign that they've reached a new border, and that when they cross over that border, that fear will go away. Anyway, have a great weekend. I'm gonna keep driving, and I hope you live your life without fear. Bye.